So welcome to today's power yoga. It's our first power yoga class. So for those who don't know me, I'm Nikki, and we're going to start actually seated in our power flow classes because it's a very quick class. So you can always start in Shavasana if you come early. But otherwise, we'll meet either kneeling or seated, however is comfortable for you. Just sitting up nice and tall here, taking some nice deep breaths. The goal here is we're going to work the core, move through our breath, and build some fire within. So here I want you to start engaging in that ujjayi breath. That'll be so important in this power yoga class. That's inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And as we exhale, we constrict the back of our throat, create that auditory ocean-like sound, that keeping the breath slow. Remember, I'm here to guide you. So move at your own breath pace. There'll be a lot of cueing for inhaling and exhaling today. Try and do the inhales on the right part of the pose. Even if you're a little off from me, that's okay. Remember, it's quick. Don't feel that, I've got to skip through stuff, right? We'll always kind of come back to our flows or downward dogs, but it is quick. So it gets a little getting used to, but that's okay. So take one last big, nice, deep, slow ujjayi breath. Nice big exhale. You can open your eyes if they're closed, and you're going to suck that core and keeping it nice and tight. And we're going to try and hold that. That's our mula bandha right here. Okay, nice tight core. We're going to roll over onto our hands and our knees. If you cannot roll over, just meet us on your hands and knees, however is comfortable for your knees. Just start by inhaling, lengthening out the spine. Nice big exhale. Just do a little pelvic tilt forward. Keeping a nice strong spine. Give me one more big inhale here. Exhale, lengthen out. This time as you inhale, coming into cow, lifting the chin, lifting the tailbone. Exhale, tucking the chin, pressing up into that nice cat. Stretching out the upper back, going at your own breath pace, always inhaling so you sink the stomach down. Exhaling. I'm already sweating here. Oh, nope, sorry. Keep going. I pushed something I didn't mean to. Good. And we'll just come to a neutral spine when you're done your last one. So you take your next inhale. Let's lift just the right arm up. Exhale, lift the left leg up, coming into bird dog. Inhaling, lengthening and flexing the left toes. Exhale, knee to elbow, little crunch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, puff up that spine to crunch. One more, nice big inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release to the ground. Find that neutral spine again. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, lift the right leg up. Find that neutral spine as we inhale. This time as we exhale, elbow to knee, puff up that spine. Inhale, release. This time as you exhale, really squeeze that elbow to knee. Release, slowing that breath pace down. Release the hand, release the knee. Very quick today, okay? It's going to take some getting used to. We're going to curl the toes under as we take a nice big inhale. And as we exhale, send our hips up into downward dog. Our usual, you can walk out your dog. Just pedaling out the legs. There's going to be a lot of flows, not always in power yoga, but for today, I've just put them in, because most of us know them already. All right, let's come to stillness just for one full cycle of breath. Give me a nice big inhale as we press our hands into the ground. Exhale as we pull the heels towards the mat, stretching out those hamstrings. And as we inhale, I'm going to walk my hands towards my feet here. And give me a nice big exhale, release. Maybe clasp opposite arm, opposite elbow for ragdoll as we just do a little swaying side to side. You'll notice we do a lot of dynamic movements today, a lot of quick movements. Going to help build some strength in the core of the arms, those shoulders. Good. Releasing the hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold over, soften the knees. As we inhale, sweep the arms up, come to rise. Palms come together. Exhaling through heart center. Releasing the hands. Pull the shoulder blades down and back here. Just stand up nice and tall. Find that ujjayi breath if you've already lost it. One more big inhale here. Nice big exhale. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, come to rise. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten that back, pull the shoulders down. Exhale, plant the hands. This time as you inhale, walk your hands forward towards plank. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale towards plank. Exhale, downward dog. This is why it's important to lengthen out that breath. Keep flowing as you inhale to plank. Dropping those hips, cores tight, and exhaling, pulling the heels down, stretching those hamstrings. Last one, nice big inhale here. Exhale. And we're going to modify a flow here. So come with me as we inhale towards plank, drop the knees. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground, chaturanga. As you inhale, just lift the chin, lift the chest for baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing up into tabletop, curl the toes. Exhaling into downward dog. Just find some stillness here. So remember, you can always modify all your flows if you need to. I'll always, between everything, give you a few extra breaths in downward dog. All right, we are going to do a Surya Namaskara A. So it's just a flow with our warrior ones. We've done these before. As you take your next inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, plant the foot between the hands. Inhale, lift up into warrior one, back foot pivots, 45 degrees. Exhale, hinging over, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale towards plank. Always modify here if you need to. Exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhaling downward dog. I'm going to give 2 extra breaths here so we all come back together before we do the other side. All right, next inhale. Let's lift the left leg up. Lift it towards the sky. Exhale, plant the foot between the hands. Pivot the back foot 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, come back down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale towards plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhaling, pressing up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Last breath here. All right, we're going to do a similar flow to what we just did, but this time you're going to inhale, lift the right heel up. Exhale, knee to chin, hanging plank. Keep going, lift that heel up. Exhale, hanging plank. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, just hold this here for a breath. Good, plant that right foot in between the hands. Coming up, inhaling to warrior one arms. Still in that high lunge position, sinking those hips down. Give me a nice big inhale here, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, sweep the arms behind you, hinge over, airplane mode. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, sink deeper as you hinge over. 2 more, nice big inhale. And exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale, stay here for 1 full cycle of breath. Nice big inhale. And exhale. This time, plant the left hand under the left shoulder, sweeping the right arm, twisting up and over. You're gonna give me 4 shoulder rolls here. So as you take your nice inhale, reach your arm forward, sweeping it along your side. Exhale as it comes behind. Following your gaze with that finger. Again, going at your own breath pace here. Inhaling in the front cycle of your breath, of your arm reach. Exhaling behind. Last one here. Then come back up to a nice twist here. Give you a full cycle of breath to catch up to me. I'm going to plant the right hand, step the right foot back, downward dog. All right, I'm going to quicken our Surya Namaskara bees here, okay? Let's flow first, complete flow. Here we go, inhale towards plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhale, lift that right leg, plant the foot, step it back. Come to rise. A little quicker here. Exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, lifting up dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, plant it, pivot the back foot. Inhaling, warrior one. Exhale, fold over. So inhale, step into plank. Lowering down to chaturanga, elbows are tight. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. All right, hopefully you're still with me. You've got a few breaths here. We're gonna do the other side. And we're gonna get a water break. All right, let's inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to chin, hanging plank. 3 more. Inhale, lift up again, going at your own breath pace. Reach the sky. Hug it into the chest. Lift and crunch. Last one, really pivoting on those toes. Holding it here for a breath. Good. Plant the left foot. Inhale, come to rise. High lunge, warrior one arms. Sink those hips down, relax the shoulders. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge over, warrior one arms, or airplane arms. Inhale, coming up. When you hinge over, try and get that torso in line with the back leg. All right, last one. Stay here, lunge a little deeper. Find that lunge. Right hand this time is coming down the ground underneath that shoulder. So we inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the side. Twist, twist, twist. Nice big exhale here, Ujjayi breath. As you inhale, sweep the left arm forward. Nice big rotation, let your gaze come with it. Exhale as you come behind. 3 more, nice big circles. Keeping the arm straight, rotating right through that shoulder. Not letting the socket pull out at all. Last one. This time when you get to the top, stay up, palm faces away, 1 cycle of breath. Inhale, untwist, plant the left hand, step the left foot back to downward facing dog. All right, I'm actually going to drop and let you have your water before we do our flows. I'm just feeling a little sweaty and I need a little towel wipe. If you're not used to this, you may need to give your wrist a little roll. Just giving some tips. If you put a lot of pressure here in that hand, that's where we feel that wrist pressure. This is where you want to bend your fingers and get a little grip in each pad of the finger to help take some weight off. The good news is we are halfway through. So if you're finding this more difficult than my other classes, good. That's what it's supposed to be. If you're struggling, just keep with it. Do what you can. This class is about building that strength. You know, yoga is a practice. You can't do everything today. That doesn't mean you won't be able to do it tomorrow or down the line. So let's all meet back in downward dog. We've got to do our Surya Namaskara bees. Again, you can go at your own pace now. Trying to flow each movement with each breath. Let's start with the regular flow as we inhale towards plank. Exhale halfway down. Inhale, strong shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right heel up. Exhale, plant the foot, pivot the back foot. Inhaling, warrior one. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, plank. Exhale, butt is down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Let's hold 2 breaths here. Nice ujjayi breath. This is the fire building part. Second breath. Here we go. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, plant the foot, pivot the back foot. Inhaling, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Inhaling for plank. Exhale, hug the elbows in. Inhaling, pressing up, lift the chin. Exhale. Good job, guys. One more big breath here. Slow the breath pace down. So trying to keep the legs nice and straight. We're going to walk the hands back to the feet again. Just a nice little fold. If you find yourself kind of leaning back with your tush, lean into those toes. Bring the hands to the hips. You're going to pinch the shoulder blades together, but don't let them shrug. Nice big inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over. Keeping that core nice and tight. Inhale, halfway lift. Weight in the toes. Exhale, fold over. Last one, nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over, soften the knees as we inhale, come all the way to rise. Hands are still on the hips. We're gonna pull the elbows together behind, bend the knees, stick the hips and chest forward as we lift the chin here. Exhale, just curve your shoulder blades together a little bit and release them down to Tadasana. Closing your eyes here, palms face forward. A little stillness. Just notice if you're swaying at all. If you sway, that just means you rely heavily on your balance with your sight. You can work on that by keeping that core nice and tight. Maybe pressing all 10 toes into the mat. Nice big inhale here. Good, release your arms. You're gonna heel toe your feet together. We're at the back of the mat, that's okay. As I inhale, I'm gonna sweep my arms up. Exhale, sink into chair, Uttanasana, tucking the hips under, core is tight. One more big inhale here. As you exhale, sweep your hands by your side, lift the heels. Inhale, arms come up, drop the heels. Inhale. Or sorry, this is an exhale. Lift them nice and high, inhale. If you can't lift the heels, just swing the arms. Maybe sink a little deeper in that inhale in that chair. Last one, inhale. Exhale, stay here just for an extra breath, full cycle of breath. Drop the heel, fold it over, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over, walking it back into plank position as we inhale. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right knee up, bending the knee and opening up the hip for tail of the dog. Just breathing here, really lifting the hip up. This is not a dynamic one, but you have the option to stay here, or you have the option to flip your dog into wild thing. If you want to flip, you're going to start to pivot on that left foot, lifting the right hand up and dropping this right foot to the ground, bent, lifting the hips, right hand comes up and over. Soften that elbow. It's their nice wild thing. Just one more big cycle of breath here. And as you rotate back up into three-legged dog. This time, I'm going to pull that right knee in towards me, hanging plank. And as I exhale, I'm going to send that right foot underneath my left side body, out nice and straight. I'm going to rotate onto my right arm, kind of a side plank variation. If you want to deepen the hip stretch, you can drop the hips, or you can stay in side plank for more core. Just 2 cycles of breath here. Maybe looking up to those fingertips. Last one. Good. I'm gonna drop my left hand and step back downward dog as I exhale. These are pretty intense poses, so just pick the options that suit you. One more big breath here. This time, inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip, tail of the dog on this side. Again, you have the option to stay here, especially if you have any elbow problems. Otherwise, you can start to pivot on the outside edge of that right foot, dropping the left foot behind, lifting the hips. Left arm comes up and over for Wild Thing. Right? Soften that elbow. Woo! Breathe here, slow it down. This is where that ujjayi breath is so much more important. Just give me one more breath here. Good, we're gonna start to roll back over 3-legged dog. That left leg comes up. Exhale, pull that knee to chin. And we're gonna start sending that left leg straight out underneath us towards the right side of the room, pivoting onto the inside of the right foot. Remember, you can always drop down for more of a hip stretch. Just making sure we're not struggling the shoulder, or stay up in this high plank variation. Reaching that right hand up, straight to the sky. That's it. Slow your breath down. Give me one big, slow, deep ujjayi breath. Drop the right hand, send yourself back as you exhale into downward facing dog. All right, last Surya Namaskara B. Give me one big full cycle of breath here. Let's inhale towards plank. Remember, you got your options. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhaling, pressing up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths. Last breath. Good. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, plant it between your feet, 45 degrees left foot as we inhale, come to rise warrior 1. Exhale, hinge it over, step it back, inhaling into plank. Coming down, lowering down. Inhale, lifting, cobra up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. 2 breaths. Last breath. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, plant it between your hands, pivot the back foot. Inhale, come to rise. Exhaling, folding over. We inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, pressing up, dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. 2 breaths. Shoulders are strong, quads are engaged. Last breath. Good. When you're ready, drop to your knees, grab some water. Get that little towel off. I hope you're as sweaty as I am. Building that fire within. All right. We've only got a few minutes left. Because this is a short class, I do invite you, if you got time, to stay a little longer and stay in your Shavasana if you want. All right, let's come to kneeling. Nice close grip. We're going into a balasana, a nice close shoulder, child's pose, just for a little bit of a shoulder stretch. So let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over, dropping the forehead to the mat. And then bring the arms, sweep them by the sides of your legs, palms facing up. And let gravity pull your shoulders towards the ground. So you're stretching that upper back. If you find you're struggling to breathe because you're really compressed, just come up, kind of tuck yourself, suck the core and lift up and over onto your lap. We've had a lot of strength and a lot of quick moves here. So take this time to slow your breath down, deepen your stretch or your breaths. Again, you don't have to be at the same pace I am. Everybody's lung capacity is different. Everybody's natural cadence is different. Remember, I'm just cueing so you know when to move. One more big breath here. I'm gonna walk my hands under my shoulder, pressing myself up. One more nice, hard, I like to call it hard stretch, but this feels so good. I'm gonna walk my hands forward, walk my knees back into just a low plank. Give me a nice big inhale here. As I exhale, I'm gonna lower down to the ground. Inhale, lift up, and come into Sphinx just to start us off with elbows below shoulders, lifting the chin up. We're going to a nice dragonfly. So I'm gonna flip my right palm up. I'm just gonna walk my left hand up and elbow up so I can slide it under. So my right palm is gonna slide right underneath my left armpit. So I've got the weight in my forearm so I can lift the left arm up and cross it on top. So both palms are facing up in a nice T position. These are our dragonfly wings. I'm gonna curl my toes under and I'm gonna just do a little push up and over. So my torso is slightly on top. I do personally find this a very discomforting pose on the shoulders, but it feels really good after. So if you can, stay with me, holding and enjoying. Letting the head go. If you can get the forehead to the ground, that's fantastic. If not, just let it hang. As you exhale, try and melt a little deeper here. Last big ujjayi breath, nice big inhale. Nice big deep slow exhale. So you inhale, just lift the head, bring the left arm back, uncross the right arm, just in your Sphinx pose here. Give yourself a little shimmy. I'm gonna flip the left palm up. I'm gonna walk the right hand forward, lifting the elbow up so I can slide the left hand underneath this time. It's the bottom arm, putting the weight into my forearm. And then right arm comes out, nice T position. Again, you may find you can use your toes to push your torso a little bit on top of the body if you're okay with that. No pain. Like I said, a little discomfort's okay. Just letting the head hang. Letting our fire still build with our ujjayi breath, but letting the heart rate calm down just a little bit here. This is our very last pose before Shavasana. So enjoy it. Melting into those shoulders. One last big, slow, deep breath. Inhale, lift the head, uncross the right arm, uncross the left. Give yourself a little shimmy, and we are going to flip over into Shavasana. So like I said, this is a quick class. I do encourage everyone here, if you've got time, to stay in Shavasana. I'm just going to do our quick little closing here after a few nice deep breaths. Please let your ujjayi breath go here. Let your breath come to whatever is relaxing to you, natural. Not letting your brain hold on to any thoughts, not focusing too much on anything, not even the breath here. Just, it's okay to notice you have any thoughts or how your body's feeling, but don't focus on anything. Don't, really analyze. Just be like, okay, cool. Let it pass. And I'm going to bring my hands to prayer position here. Thumbs connecting to sternum, shoulders just relaxed. Thanking our bodies for going through all those flows. If your triceps are a little sore tomorrow, you'll know why. Thanking our heart and our breath for guiding us from pose to pose, letting us flow through our asanas. And thanking our fellow yogis for sharing our practice and our energies. From the light of me to lighting you, namaste. So remember, if you've got time, you can stay here in Shavasana a little longer. Otherwise, please start moving slowly. Don't forget some water. I hope you have a great weekend.